So this thing actually exists, and it's a playlist of potentially untapped content from Penguin. I don't watch this stuff. And the moment I touched it, even a little bit, I thought, Moist Critical just happens to be unchallenged, pretentious asshole. Just hunting down, predating on anything that feels bad, so he can just deliver that cuck material to women, basically. Being a cuck, I mean, it means very deep things. It's not just like watching a girlfriend cheat on you, but it's also just obeying women in general, or doing the white knight behavior and just like delivering the goods to women politics and all that shit. That's what women want to fucking see all the time. There's a lot of creeps and incels, and it's yucky. Get them out of here. Crush them like insects, bro. And yet I'm building a new language, English patch, let's call it that way, where I'm like just adding new words of like, women have to self-reflect on this one. Lustain, self-predation, these are like concepts that don't actually have a name. You know that one thing that Ariana Grande is accused of when she became skinny? And this is happening to a lot of celebrities? That's what I call lustain. It is just a very general term of becoming ugly. Very likely because of like drug abuse, overeating, overstressing, if it can be avoided, of course. To me, I mean, the biggest issue is we don't know what's going on, alright? They're not actually disclosing enough information. They're not loud and proud about it. And yes, I can show all the list of celebrities. Meghan Trainor is probably the most shocking one, actually. To me, again, like, she was kind of pretty in her own right, and now it's kind of fucking weird to look at her now. So that's the concept of one word for women, dedicated to seek women with bad intentions. Simple as that, right? Like, if we're using creeps and incels as words, not ironically thinking that somehow we insulted men, hooray. I'm surprised, like, we're talking about predators, but women are self-predacious creatures. They throw themselves into bad guys. They throw themselves into big guys, rich guys, anything in between, bro. They're just there. Not to mention that sexual allegations should also find their words, rather. I'm starting to get addicted to just word craft, because I just found the void. Void in your fucking vocabulary. I'm pissed right now. Self-predation is just the sexiest thing on porn industry, okay? They sell it all the time. Tiny woman enters a home of 5 black guys. Congratulations. You self-predated. I mean, no big deal, right? Especially like you become 18, bam, self-predation activates. Full speed, bro. Didn't even date a slut, though. I guess that's what it's like to be an incel. But to incel, it's like, it projects a little bit of weakness as well. Lack of dominance, poverty, some unfortunate traits that you can be simply born with. And original sin, I would try and stay away from harassing people with original sins, because you have no idea what they're capable of. It's insane. You can, yeah, harass them, they make a country, build a nuclear weapon, nuke your fucking face off, and your entire family tree, basically, your entire fucking existence gets nuked. And then, hooray! Just because you had some enemies. This is the potential of harassing someone with original sin. They grow really fast. This is why you don't make enemies. Especially doing this thing. This is the most dangerous fucking way to make enemies. So, let's check the power level again. In the end of the video, power level concluded to about 8,000. Let's see, 7,900. Does that sound convincing? I don't know. I just love playing games like that, with numbers. Just feeling the threats more tangibly. The more enemies you make, the more people you diss at, hoping to get a benefit of, I'm more attractive to women or something. Because being attracted to women, attractive to women, makes your content significantly more popular. This is one of those, like, inescapable truths about social media. And I still don't know how to even explain it. Like, if you're just attractive to men, they just gonna take a piss on you. But if you're attractive to women, men have to actually respect you all of a sudden. They immediately get cornered because they know what they want, and they have to sort of, like, adopt some of your features, some of your attractiveness. They have to vibe with you now. It gets weird, I'm telling you. Power level needed to beat Goku Blue. Let's go, boys. Let the adventure of researching what actually Penguin was doing on this platform, because I don't know. I don't know, guys. We'll find out.
If you've got a full belly, prepare yourself because you might just puke upon seeing and listening to this unbelievable,
High expectations, I'll see the evidence.
embarrassing cringe. Posted screenshots as well as videos from a random guy who had reached out to her on Facebook because he had seen her on a dating app. The two didn't even match, and I guess he must have assumed that it was some kind of glitch because they were destined to be lovers. It was fate that was pulling them together.
This is the most normal thing. You see someone on dating app and you switch to a regular app, a more commonly used app. So far, nothing crazy has been said.
But work to the way that he texts that I'm getting uncomfortable. I can say with a high level of confidence that he is definitely in some kind of theater troupe because he is typing like he's acting out some kind. Immediately fall in love with this man is beyond me. This is aggressive, and it's already creepy because it's a complete
Okay, a complete
stranger who saw her.
What does that mean, complete stranger? I guess it is creepy, but, like, from a female perspective only. Like, that's just so weird, right? Let the guy fucking take a piss. It's just, what are you talking about? Let him create the funniest first moment that, you know, fucking now making internet history. Honestly, well played.
On a dating app and then tracked her down.
But you can see this guy is losing his mind about it.
You know, so let's go over where things went wrong here.
Oh, something wrong.
Say where everything fell apart
something went wrong, guys. Something went wrong. Well, the wrong thing is that you are actually evaluating initial icebreaker. Like, that's it. That's all you're doing, bro. Can we not? Right? Like, what is going on, buddy?
When you say something like, Kelsey, I mean, oh, wait, shit, mayhaps that was a tad too far on a stranger danger sunny Friday afternoon.
Is what it is. It is annoying, but it is what it is. Like, that's the point. You are insecure at the start. You don't know how to communicate with another person. Which is the default right now. We don't know how to communicate with each other. And it creates immediate, like, self-awareness response. So, okay, what's your point, buddy?
That is so fucking lame. That is shameful. That is just downright shameful. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Dropping subterfuge here.
Okay, I lost it. Definitely can't possibly understand that word.
In your creepy approach, he reiterates 1,000 times, like, this is weirdo, you're probably gonna think I'm weird, and then just keeps doing it. He's in so...
There is one interesting principle you guys have to understand. And I'm actually gonna show you on someone's shirt. This principle might be the most shockingly powerful thing I've ever witnessed, maybe in reality as a whole. I do too much because you do too little. Engrave that shit into your heads, alright? This should be amusing, this should be satisfying that another person is wasting so much energy for you personally. This shouldn't be condemnable behavior, right? And men expect very little at the start before things get moving. They do expect of, like, I'll put energy, don't worry about it, alright? It's gonna be rough, but I'm a try. Like, I already feel like Penguin is just Reaching, bro. He is reaching. He is hoping to give women the benefit of the doubt, and it's just such a fucking ass move, dude. Such a cuck ass move. See, another principle is energy matching. Yes, women are attractive, but until energy's matched, I will not respect them. I will not respect them. In a conversation, they take the L. Simple as that. In appearance, wow, they're victorious. They're the ones attracting the other person. In conversation, they take an L. And that's the whole fucking dynamic. Over and over and over and over again. It's the fucking endless loop. One takes a win. One takes a win. They all winners and losers at the same time. Goodbye. No relationship has been found here. So I hope this strikes you a little bit into your senses. Because he is making a lot of enemies right now. Lightning speed. Just completely unreasonable internet behavior. That should fucking worry you. Not the creeps or incels, but the assholes and cucks. Also known as H3H3 and iDubbbz. One is the asshole and one is the cuck. Those type of guys, man. Switch your attention, women. Jesus Christ.
That go for a long, long time. It's making my voice crack because of how fucking embarrassing it is. And you want to know the wildest part?
No, it's not embarrassing. I do it all the
I'm getting ahead
time.
of myself, and it's a spoiler. He has done this to multiple women, apparently. Other women have come forward after this tweet and all of this.
Can't wait for women to come forward from my background. Not gonna happen, though. Could happen. It's funny, though. It's so fucking annoying right now. It's like, wow. You cornering yourself by putting effort. You're making a mistake. Like, this is the most disgusting thing, because effort is the only thing that's supposed to allow you to build a way out of a tough situation. But if effort actually gets you deeper into a tough situation, all of a sudden, it makes no sense. So the only thing that makes sense in this logic is that any attention, unfortunately, is good attention. It's just good publicity. And this guy is just being an asshole. That's it.
The receipts here and all that went viral, which is really odd considering.
I mean, at this point, again, I would like to contact that man immediately. That's all I'm gonna say to everyone. And, like, if you think they're not attractive, they're not interesting, they're the creepiest fucking human beings, please contact me. Alright? Please let them contact me. Because you're discarding them as if, like, they're trash. I don't think so. I do not think that way. So, and I'm actively still looking for friendship, so let's go. Let's see what they're actually capable of. Because I probably will actually interact with them and find out. I mean, at that point, it is truly tempting to just fucking lie. To just create a female identity, attract a bunch of men, and see what I can do with them. It's really tempting to fucking build nuclear weapon smelling idea. To just see how much influence women just, like, let slip through their fingers because it's awkward. The only awkward part is that they don't know how to converse, that's it. They have no ability to have conversations. That's why they need Penguin and front lines telling them how awkward things are right now. Describing their emotional state that they could actually simply express to the man in question. Again, the principle of, I do too much because you're doing too little. Silence creates awkwardness. Simple as that. And it must be accepted. Again, too much effort. Yes, a lot of effort is backfiring. A lot of effort is just self-awareness. You don't know what works yet. It's just like trying to throw shit into YouTube algorithm. You don't know what's gonna stick. You don't know how it's gonna normalize your behavior, because at some point you hit the meme jackpot and then you fucking crank the meme. But until then, you just doing sporadic, erratic nonsense until you find something that works. And the funny thing that worked is scratching his face, putting shit all over it, and it's attracting a lot of wonderful attention for my channel. That's what worked. Nothing else worked. I can't even survive one of these videos because it's triggering so much fucking pain and suffering that I really want to transfer some of it to this piece of shit millionaire, you know?
This can't be working.
How did I survive 4 minutes only? It's crazy.
Well, at all. Picking himself up in the text messages he's sending to this girl is so embarrassing. And
probably end up laughing, and not that you need my permission.
He has a fucking badass voice and everything. Send me some voicemails.
But feel free to just laugh directly out to embarrass myself.
I'll be gay for a month. Let's go.
I do appreciate you when you recognize what an unbelievably weird thing it is to do. I don't know why you keep doing it. This is the first of many voice messages.
Well, you did insert yourself in this whole relationship. So I don't know what's going on. You like either of them? Or you just like, haha, look at this loser. Like, what is the role here we're playing right now? I discovered this to be actually nameable behavior as well. Let's call it girlfriend content. And again, you have this guy basically fully attentive to you. You can just let him go, I guess. Nothing taken, nothing lost. I mean, like, wow, beautiful. Again, that's the equal win-win ratio. You win on appearing to a bunch of guys. Some guys will be attracted. You win them over, but then you lose them by being a fucking bitch. That's it. A cold, hard statue of fucking nothing. Of liberty. Liberty to do fucking nothing. Statue of Liberty is literally female personality on steroids right now. It's everywhere. It's cruelty, though. It's cruelty. It can result in cruelty very easily when you just trample someone's self-esteem like that. It's like a woman can easily say, I like what you're doing. Yes, it's a little bit weird. I enjoyed that I attracted you and everything, but please go find someone else. Someone else will enjoy it even more. All right? You can list a couple of reasons. That's it. I mean, it's so fucking weird, though, when that is not being done. You don't break up with a person, well, like, who's just your fan. Or just like, well, it's good to, do you want to be my fan? You can choose which base. Fan base, friend zone, close relationship. Right? Marriage, eventually. You can choose which base to fucking put a person in. It's so weird, man. I'm telling you, like, what Penguin0 is actually hiding is the nothingness, the void, the thing that women is not doing as a result of receiving this much energy, basically, from someone. We just take it for granted. Oh, just a weirdo. He's wasting energy. He's definitely gonna pull out a gun and fucking blow your brains off, Penguin. With the next burst of energy. That's the fucking problem. That's where things going. Eventually, they spiral into finding who the biggest asshole is, just so we can remove the assholes and try again. Try the entire spiral of doing the same bullshit things one more time, but this time, there's not gonna be assholes to laugh at it, so women will feel a little bit more self-conscious, because they will not be able to gossip about it. Of like, look at this fucking piece of shit. Like, literally, Penguin just inserts himself into the nearest fucking gossip and just nods to women of like, yep. We found a weirdo. Laugh track. Oh, laugh track interrupted. Uh-oh. The adult is in the room, ladies. All right, enough of the gossip. Long hair individuals. Enough of this gossip. Shave your beard, lady. What is wrong with you? I almost don't have to do this. It's almost like a self-written prophecy already, because he's so deep in the trenches of gossip. He's so much enjoying the energy of that shit that there is no hope for this man. It's just, there is no hope. Shave your beard, female. Stop hiding yourself behind the, you know, different gender. Pathetic. I need this as a thumbnail, don't I? There's no other way. Alright, baby boomers. Look at this. Look how much I spam. Alright? And that's after, like, she said voice memo is available. I'm like, yeah, that is true. Wait. We'll get her reply. Obviously, she breaks up with me eventually because she's too busy and stuff. I'm blocking you. All you do is complain. That's what they do, though. They just, like, twist your entire effort into, oh, all you do is poo-poo into your mouth, and that's it. All your effort is garbage, actually. So instead, I'm just, like, processing my trauma at this point. Just like, yes, I'm blocked. It is what it is. But she has access to all of this. It's still a gesture of kindness, if anything. And I would definitely prefer to spread it around. This girlfriend material, this girlfriend content, I would love to spread it around the world. So different women get different amount of attention. Instead of one piece of fucking shit gets too much attention. That's the fucking problem. If we can always solve problems, guys. This is super duper recent. Okay? My behavior is not gonna fucking change. I will spam. No matter what you fucking say to me. You're the problem. This is what I've feared the most. Very likely the moment we remove bad actors like Charlie, women will like us again. Crazy, I know. Women will educate each other of like, yeah, you shouldn't ignore men because men are dangerous to begin with, remember? Should at least respect them for who they are. You know, it's just the most normal human response, right? Respect. Another man, literally also very recent, I blocked him at some point. And I blocked him for a very long time, but I knew if he demands respect, I'm giving him respect, I'm unblocking him. And he's not spamming me. So that was easy. You know? Respect is very necessary. Next step to learn. Unless you're an asshole, then fuck respect, I guess. The real embarrassment is to actually, like, publicize all of this. All this private gobbledygook that everyone is capable of generating random shit and pretending that this is content. That should be embarrassing. This is so weird. This is next level React content, bro. We're reacting to fucking someone's farts right now. Someone's anxiousness to get a girlfriend. Like, dude. It's so fucking painful. It definitely fucking re-triggers all of my traumas right now.
Why does she seem kind of strange in a good way?
That's a spectacular start right there. I was like, she's kind of pretty, so why isn't she like a fucking lobotomite, boring dumbass? Like she used.
Well, you'll find out eventually. The win-win response, bro. I also feel like we need a name for this. Women are pretty, men are brave, but nobody makes a relationship.
She's pretty. Like,
it's still brave to make a first move, and to make your first move this fucking apparent. Let's call it that way.
That doesn't make any sense instantly when he saw it in her bio. I don't know why he thought it was a compliment to say that she's like strange and different in a good way because pretty women are like boring or whatever, insinuates that a pretty girl can't have a personality. I don't know.
Insinuates, well, it's the likelihood, okay, dude? And unfortunately for you, the reason why you're even making these videos is because this relationship turned into a fucking laughingstock instead of an actual real thing. Usually great personalities, they just simply connect, privatize their relationship, and give you a middle finger because you ain't gonna have a good one for a very long time.
know what the thought.
Actually, I like music. I play guitar and sing. I do about 25 shows a month. I know.
Hired. Talk to me. $5 a day. You can talk to me.
Hit with women over 80.
Timeout. Technical foul here. He just dropped a redonkulous. He just said redonkulous.
You don't like the word redonkulous, buddy? You don't like that? What if you shaved beards? Would you start liking the word redonkulous?
And then not only that, in his only second voice message here, he's already just calling her Kels. They're not even on like a first name basis. They're not.
There is, the ultimate end game of like, well, if a man can take a win from a conversation, the real question is how much do you push? How much effort do you put in? But at the same time, winners don't question. They just run at full speed, bro. That's principle number 3, my friends. I actually have to start laying them down on my wiki page, so. Win love. How about that? Let's name it that way. You might be doing too much because they might be doing too little. I mean, at this point, I feel like I will become a wonderful subject for Penguin0 to ponder upon, right? I will have so much content for him. You can stop watching me anytime, don't get addicted. You might actually ask why assholes exist, and it's placeholder behavior. They put themselves into place because it's easy to be an asshole, right? Someone's gonna occupy that space, and then when you kick asshole's ass, well, you end up being another winner. Look at that. Yet another winner. But this one feels different, doesn't it? Could even flip a lot of narratives in your favor. You should not be embarrassed at the amount of effort you give. It's like testing an algorithm. If the algorithm says you uploaded too many videos, explosion, then shitty woman, if I say so. Like, you can already have the most major conflicts you would otherwise have anyways with a woman. You can have those conflicts before you have the relationship. That's the beauty, bro. That's why you have to do this shit. This awkward nonsense efforts unleashed. Matching. Only when you match effort can you possibly win a conversation. Meaning, women, most of the time, lose one. Charlie, of all people, should know how debate works, that you have to match energy or at least make extraordinarily well-crafted points. And very fitting and appropriate points that debunk the whole motion. I don't know if it's even worth saying. I gain, like, internet attention. So, technically, I do have to manage attention, and most of the time, the attention goes straight into fucking pile of trash. Unfortunately, yes, you do get blocked. But it's not like these people like me, right? People who like me even a little bit would not act like assholes. Assholes get blocked. Those are the real people who get blocked. But people who show affection, even if they're weird, they're trying. They're building their personality, whatever. Whatever is missing, it's not that deep. Usually, eventually, the missing piece is the proper response of like, I can't match your effort, but I still like you. So I forgot what was the latest thing I said, though. Oh, yeah. If you are... Oh, wait. Full speed, right? If you're an athlete, there's no reason to hold back. You just run the best you can, right? Most of the time, it's a competitive environment. Fucking run your course and run even faster. Not slower. Not put more thought into it. Faster. Ruin relationships Fuck it. People want to talk about it for whatever the fuck reason. They impressed by something. How bad it is, how good it doesn't fucking matter. Right? Keep running. It clearly works.
Folks will match and be like, so what do you do for a living? I'm like, come on, Chelsea. Like, yeah, you're kind of cute, but I'm pretty damn sweet. Try harder.
Why are you even talking about this? You're like trauma dumping on this complete...
Okay, now it's kind of entertaining, actually. Hopefully we're now approaching from the perspective of coaching, I guess. Like, at some point, weirdness does take a tilt. You should just do the uncomfortable thing of, like, I win, you didn't reply. I don't know how you fucking rip victory into your pockets, but you gotta learn how to do that. You know, you gotta learn fatality, because that solidifies the victory very quickly. Besides being a fucking knockout, otherwise.
And like, I'm pretty goddamn sweet, and I am not that lonely, bored, or horny. I'm not gonna take breadcrumbs from someone if I want a sandwich. So if someone hits me with a hey or hi, you can go fuck yourself.
He's just sounding...
No. This is exactly set up for fatality, boys. You give him breadcrumbs? Fuck you, bitch. Let's go. He's set up the trap. Look, all of a sudden I have innate desire to know who he is, be his wingman, see him get married, and have a good time while all of this unfolds. And you know what I also have innate desire for? To fucking delete PENGUINZ0's channel whenever I have a chance, so...
He's just sounding like a complete unhinged asshole here.
Likewise, buddy.
He's just blurting. He's just blurting out all the most nonsensical shit in
He literally did exactly what I wanted in that moment. While this guy's just like, blah, 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 blah. Look at this guy, blah, blah, blabbing. Oh my goodness. Such different reactions to the same thing, huh? I'm telling you, we don't need this anymore. Goku is dead. Goku Blue? Nah, bro. Get cooked by 10 Tenshinhans, bro. One Tenshinhan might not be able to beat Goku Blue, but 10 of these? Man, Goku Blue is fucked. He has extra arms. And he haven't used them for a long time, so I even forgot about it. You just need 10 incels to defeat one asshole. That's it. But a defeat is perma-defeat. It's worth fighting for. See, the funny thing is, like, he's sitting there, like, taking his placeholder place, yapping and yapping, digging himself a deeper and deeper hole, not understanding that the moment he gets challenged, the whole existence on YouTube comes into question of, like, what have you been doing the whole fucking time, really? Rage baiting? Is that it? Were we just rage baiting this whole time? Have you invented the whole thing?
right now to a complete stranger. And not only that, this is probably not even his first take. I bet he recorded this like 10 times until he had one that was like, this is the one, this was smooth. And that's what we got here. We got the final product.
Because you want to express yourself, that's it. Who do you express yourself to? Your parents? Like, where's the dumping ground for emotions? Because there has to be one. If Kelsey is a dumping ground for his emotions, you're blessed, Kelsey. Alright? You're blessed. It's a very rare event that you may not be able to appreciate, but it is what it is. You are blessed. This is kind of cool, actually. You put live music in the bio, and somehow he was able to find her, so... It is what it is. Women don't give you a lot to work with sometimes. You gotta make those crazy jumps. It still gives, you know, power level vibes, so to speak. But you also have to respect luck in general. Because that can also be a factor.
Know me.
That's 100% correct.
Yeah, at some point, again, it gets a little bit too far. 5 minutes to a stranger.
I'm a very good judge of character, and you just seem like my kind of person.
100% correct. You don't know each other. So why are you doing this? This is not how you get to know someone. This is concerning. Also, you should never admit to seeing hundreds or thousands...
Never. There are rules, guys. There are rules. You should never...
...of dating profile bios. That makes you sound very desperate, that you spend all of your time...
Well, women put men into a desperate position. What can you fucking do? Like, what is going on? Why do we keep women in such a fucking crazy standard where we're normalizing bullshit, basically? We shouldn't normalize bullshit. We should just feel for what it is. Of like a person is put in a desperate position, is annoyed. He will express annoyance to some extent. And a woman can always just say, oh, that's sweet, you know? Can always respond in an appropriate way to mitigate the fucking damage and to appreciate that, yeah, you have to cross desperation to be able to build relationships. Or you can just be ignorant piece of shit and just slowly analyze the sus material first to the point where the conversation just derails into a pile of trash, and it doesn't seem like it went anywhere. So, what is Penguin Zero gonna talk about then? Like, we see the rest of the conversation, where, like, literally nothing happens. There is no material here, guys. I'm already, like, incredibly intrigued, to be honest. Like, it's truly dumpster diving moment for this Cro-Magnon creature. So I guess we're all on the impression of creep, right? That's it. Doesn't sound like an incel if he's in public playing an instrument and everything.
Keep trying to, like, make it seem like it's not weird, even though you do keep acknowledging how weird it is. So, like, you're fighting, like, a battle against yourself in your own messages.
What else do you do? What else do you do, bro? That's the point. You fight battles with yourself. You harden your skin because you're preparing for what can potentially happen. You're hitting yourself to numb yourself down just to make sure that when the woman hits you, you don't feel nothing.
That you're talking to as well. It's really weird.
It's really weird. It fucking triggered me, bro. Because it's really weird was exactly the thing that caught him in the fucking rat trap for me. That put all the spotlights that was searching for a target to talk about, just placed it on him, and it's like, you gotta talk about this man. He finds things weird. Whoa! Role-playing as Technoblade, weird. Hashtag weird, guys. Call the Wambulance. Just the word weird reinforces that women can just feel weird, and that's good enough to, like, destroy things. Following the weird response, like it's a reflex. The moment you build a reflex, it becomes a bad habit. It starts being really destructive, and you just become a coward. You just simply evolve to be a coward. The opposite of that is integrity, of like, yeah, weird things are happening, but I don't have to, like, throw them in the trash just for that alone. Brain rot happens, teenage tantrum happens, but all of this can be overcome because what it cannot be overcome is destruction. Destruction can be permanent. Brain rot might not be. Again, the only weird part is that, like, why she don't want to talk to him? Why did this conversation just ended? That's it. After she, like, pulled this policeman investigation of, like, how did you find me? How did you connect the dots, bastard?
Job interview, bro. You don't need to be giving your resume here. Brother.
Unfortunately, when dealing with women, it is a fucking job interview. One way or the other. So might as well try the formal way, you know? Try the most obvious way. It is absolutely a job interview. That's literally the most comparable thing imaginable to me. I can't find a job, and I can't find a girlfriend. What a match made in heaven, guys. Are you kidding me? And it feels like the same thing. If I find a job through YouTube, I might also start tangling myself to talking to women somehow. right? This could actually start working side by side. It feels like that as well. So it's literally the most comparable thing in reality. And he denied it. Because he's just a low IQ individual who doesn't actually care to, find relatively similar things in the world. Again, I can't stop yapping about this one. I have sent 40 minutes of voice memos. Some of them to police to arrest this man or woman with a beard. I can't tell which one it is.
Stop mercy.
The real question is, how is this whole thing publicized? This is literally just Tinder meltdown trash, right? How is this publicized and contains more backstory, more people involved that received the same message and it's like, man, we have to expose this man. What is this shit, bro? Are we this fucking desperate right now for anything to be happening in the world? Do we genuinely have such a lack of weirdos out there that we treat this as fucking golden nugget? Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we live in different dimensions, guys, because to me this is just like a normal weird behavior. Actually mild weird. Very mild and short-lived, if you ask me.
Let this be a lesson to everyone out there watching this. Just don't do anything even remotely like
Shut the fuck up.
Never engage in a one-sided...
Shut the fuck up, bro. No, one-sided conversation is exactly what you do. Just like it's one-sided body trading or one-sided punching. You don't want to see two-sided punching, Mr. Penguin. Where I deliver and you fucking receive. Accept it as just a training course for every man of how to handle conversations. By obliterating the ground until there's nothing left. Until nothing grows on that earth. Just pulverize everything. It's a good starting point. Level the playfield. Okay, playing fields. Sure. Or playing fields? Okay. Level the place. Reset. And if nothing grows ever again, winner. Because you don't have to pay attention anymore.
Sided conversations in a conversation that doesn't really exist.
But I'm sitting here, a middle-aged guy in his car with the AC on and a SpongeBob shirt, and I would call...
Okay. I can't. This guy's too good, bro. He's too good. SpongeBob shirt. Bro, she probably bought one, though. She probably played into the trap. The salesman trap, right? We were selling SpongeBob shirts this whole time, right? How does it look like? But this is how you... But how? Middle-aged man in a how? No! No! You're getting me! I'm getting hooked right now. I can't. He's too good. I need to know which SpongeBob shirt. I need to know how funny it is. I need a laughing emoji. Oh my god. Need a laughing emoji of myself, a grim emoji of myself, a smirk emoji when I'm roasting someone. You know, I need to improve my avatar quite a bit. This is the best shit ever, dude. How is he not married with that SpongeBob shirt? That's the real question.
All this like the technological version of, you know...
That's like fucking peak. I would not be able to pull that off, guys. Going to public with SpongeBob shirt? Damn, imagine the level of risk you have. Imagine the level of confidence. I hope your mom didn't buy that one, though. Because that would be pretty fucking weird. Then it's creep and incel. Oh my fucking god. I never bought any of my clothing, by the way. Everything bought by my mom, so... Hop on board, buddy. No, SpongeBob shirt is next level, dude. So I'm actually offended because Instead of asking this bullshit question, now the conversation should be completely about the different thing. Is about SpongeBob shirts. What are you talking about? Oh, you found me and I'm creeped out. Get the fuck out of here. What about the SpongeBob shirt? Like, women, I understand you want some attention, not too much attention, because it gets creepy very fast. You want, like, relationships to grow organically, but you still have to appreciate what's going on. Not the SpongeBob shirt, okay? Appreciate that you lose! You lose! There's no fucking way. You pull out, but it's over, dude. It's checkmate. I didn't see that coming, bro. Are you kidding me?
Talk to you.
Nowhere. He drops, like, his salary from his job, like, to flex. He just, like, slides that in there.
Yeah, that one is actually, that's just supposed to be, like, attractive quality. For people who actually are, he kind of killed the SpongeBob shirt energy here. Now I'm just like, I'm in it. I'm rooting for that guy. Let's fucking go. This is not creep or incel material. This is just interesting. I would love judging this shit for sure. Not in a mean-spirited way that I feel around this room somewhere, but that was fun. I warmed up to the idea that maybe we should do a little bit more research. What do you guys think? It truly feels like I discovered the right things in the right time. The LARPing community gets gobbled by an asshole. I gobbled the asshole. It looks like it makes me better at relationships automatically, and I finally stopped being a fucking incel at some point. to be continued, rather. We don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen. Yet. Subscribe. Yep. 40 second minutes in, that's when I asked for that. I yapped 47 minutes, and you can click a button as a result. That would kind of match the energy a little bit. It does piss me off at some points. If enough people block you and ignore you, you can enter the isolation bubble, where you're just, like, stuck there alone. I don't want anyone to feel that way. That's definitely not organic. Result. It's fucking dehumanizing.
Side plot in a story. That is the biggest lie I've ever heard.
What happened? He found his own SpongeBob shirt.
One of the most peculiar lies I've ever heard. You're going to stop at the park on the way home so you can visit your favorite swan couple, Mr. Plumph and Mrs. Plumfette, because they just had babies a couple weeks ago, and they recognize you and get excited and start squeaking when
He got you too? He got you too, bro. Shit, man. I'm telling you, this guy is good. That's what I would say in this situation. Peculiar lies. Well, that's an assumption, unfortunately, on your part. We don't know. We don't know, guys.
of this whole situation, and what a journey it was.
It was not a journey. It was just some guy oversharing. And rightfully so. Maybe she was pretty. That's it. Like, what the fuck, man? Maybe she was that pretty. Simple. Okay? You don't know, like, we don't know the most important context of how much he lost his mind over it. And then, like, how good was her bio in the first place? We don't know the most crucial context, and you're taking a piss. Especially taking a piss of ducks and ducklings. What a fucking cruel individual that is.
And I'd love to take you out sometime. To which they say, that's very kind of you, but I have a boyfriend. Oh boy. She said the phrase, I have a boyfriend. There is no phrase more powerful in the English language than that. The strongest sentence.
No. There is nothing you can see to me. Nothing. To steal the conversation, to steer it away from the pending doom. You already have a boyfriend? Oh, you want to help me find a girlfriend? Huh? I have a comeback, alright? You ain't gonna fucking hide from this one. The moment you have something, and if I treat you as equal as a friend, get me one of those, alright? Solve me a problem. You solved your problem, solve my problem now. Don't be a fucking stranger, okay? Again, a lot of women do the ultimate Gollum card. I have a boy. That's how it sounds like to me. I have a boy, my precious boyfriend. Will protect me. Will make me invisible. I always wanted to have one. Get the fuck out of here. Ah! Ah! She has a boyfriend. Yeah, very strong incantation, buddy.
Since ever constructed. That's like the nuclear bomb.
Brother, chill.
I have a boy, a phrase, nay, an incantation, more powerful than Avada Kedavra from Harry Potter.
Nope, not interesting.
Anyway, I just wanted to stun. Like a
Again, I usually just throw insults. I can compliment some of the intros, some of the language being used. He definitely elevated himself into an interesting person. But to hold some kind of moral high ground, now it's a battlefield. Where wrong moves can hurt. Ooh, I don't know if I want to see Goonight anymore. NSFW? Wait, what is going on?
Now, she used a word at the end that's about to change the entire course of this interaction. She said, "It sucked when you went all incel on me towards the end." That word, I had a big voice crack there, that's how powerful that word is. That one word ruffled this guy's feathers so much. You're about to
Rightfully so, my guy. Let's see it.
see a full-blown ballistic breakdown from it. Penis or anything, she didn't call it small.
Yeah, I'm not rooting for this guy.
Like, where's this coming from? He's small. And then she says r/nice guys, which this
Damn. I would root for the woman in this one.
very much is an r/nice guy. On the wrong fucking horse. This goober spent 7 years pretending to be her friend, hoping that somehow she'd fall in love with him. It's just
Wow.
I actually feel really bad for the woman in this situation here. This is someone who was a close friend to her for a fucking decade, only to then find out that that close friend was actually just a
Why do you feel sorry for her when she was the one choosing to have a friend like this? That's the whole fucking red flag right there. Blame is mutual, my friends.
complete piece
Blame
of shit,
is
loser,
mutual.
degenerate. Enjoy your cereal.
I should have LARPed Penguin0, actually. Seems fun. Reading messages. Low effort. So the first thing that I bumped into was the most potent one. These other ones are not so much. Because the first one also has the ultimate pain factor of missing the icebreaker. And doing everything right at the same time. Most of these icebreakers would still not work. Because when you're labeled as weird, most of the time you're actually labeled as weird because you're higher level, not lower level. Higher, too high. You aimed way too high. Or a woman is trying to find some kind of like connection, right? Let alone like speak the same language because I'm European. There's a lot of languages where I live. So women need like this kind of proximity, friend zone, friend group, fucking reassurance, all this fucking bullshit to feel safe and feel attentive, basically. So it took me by surprise how the other ones are just mild annoyances and there's nothing substantial. But the first one, that was fucking groundbreaking, dude. That was groundbreaking. I probably just want to keep it that way, right? Because Icebreaker also is just as painful on YouTube. You make videos, and most of them fail, and so you find the most dramatic style of content that you can muster, basically. It's like whatever you can swallow is how many views you're gonna get. Not whatever you fucking shit out, but whatever you can swallow. May it be the lesson for you, or may it just be a LARP theory. Thanks. We're not done here. We're not done researching. Just, we got the icebreaker out of the way. Fuck, you know. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how successful the second episode is. In the making.